I'm gonna make some meatball enchiladas right now. So try this one. Got that Mexican flavor. Love it. Yeah. Real good.
There are very few things on this network we call the internet that surprise me anymore. In my time on the internet, I've almost seen it all. From RuneScape 99 parties to people getting sucked into industrial machinery, there's few things I have not seen. But today, while I was trying to order my limited edition Cooking with Jack Show phone case, I stumbled across a video that scared me. Lazy Man's Meatball Enchiladas. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Cooking with Jack Show, you might be thinking, dude, why are you scared of a cooking video? Well, my child, let me enlighten you. You see, the Cooking with Jack Show has a series called Lazy Man's Blank, where Jack, of the Cooking with Jack Show, makes a recipe easier. This video implies that out there somewhere, there is a real recipe for meatball enchiladas. Now, not only is this recipe a disgrace to both Mexico and, Persia. Apparently that's where the meatball originated from, according to Google, though it is debated by scholars, so don't take it for fact. It's also a disgrace to me, because by law, I have to watch this video. Whenever a new Lazy Man's Cooking comes out, I am legally bound to watch it. And sorry, but reading the contract here, it says you are too, actually, so guess we're in for a ride. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
What's going on? Jack Scalfani here. It's Cooking with Jack Show. Basically, we've got 2 big bowls of these meatballs that I had got out of the freezer. I want to cook them up because they're going to expire in a few weeks. And
oh, of course. Okay, in that case, there's a real sense of urgency here. You want to make sure you never get past that 3 or 4 week mark before your frozen stuff starts going bad. Past that, you're just playing with fire. So yeah, I see why you're trying to get rid of them so soon.
I'm going to make some meatball enchiladas right now. So, or Lazy Man meatball enchiladas. This is going to be really easy. You guys ready?
No, I'm not at all. I need to know the correct way to make a meatball enchilada. Is this some sort of gourmet dish I've just never heard of and Jack is somehow simplifying it? You can't just stick Lazy Man in front of everything.
Come on in. Once again, lazy recipe. You got the frozen meatballs. So before I use these in my...
Hold on, okay. I'm not worried about the meatballs right now, Jack. Do people actually buy those 5-pound bags of cheese at Walmart? I thought that those were just like a conversation starter, kind of a joke by the Walmart Corporation. You're telling me people actually bring those into their home? If you can use that much cheese before it goes bad, then your digestive system is probably not too happy with you.
I'm going to make like a casserole dish with these meatballs. I'm going to brown these up in pan with a little bit of oil. I like my meatballs to have an outer crust, so I'm going to toss these around in a hot frying pan for a little bit before I use them in my casserole dish. Then I'm going to use red enchilada sauce, do some onion powder, taco seasoning, and Mexi cheese, okay? And I think that's it, right?
Is it even legally considered an enchilada if there's no tortilla? Just because you put enchilada sauce on something does not make it an enchilada, Jack. If you look up enchilada on Google, the first sentence is a corn tortilla. This is like meatball cheese soup.
All right, I got a lot of meatballs, so I'm making 2 batches. One batch is going to go to Tammy's work, and all the workers are going to feast off that.
Jack, did you run that idea by Tammy before embarking on this mission? How do you even bring something like that into work? Hey guys, I've got meatball enchiladas. Meatball enchiladas. Tammy, what is that? It's meatball enchiladas, just like the name implies. So it's meatballs wrapped in a corn tortilla? Okay, I mean, I guess that's just like ground beef. No, there's no tortilla. It's just meatballs and enchilada sauce. Oh, okay. Well, we were just going to go to Subway, and I think we're going to stick to that plan, Tammy.
One will stay here at the house, but I got to get rid of these meatballs because I don't want them going bad on me.
Does Jack live in a universe where time is accelerated or something? Why is he so worried about these meatballs? It sounds like he's got at least 2 or 3 weeks. There is no need for this sort of urgency. You could just go to the store over the next week and buy some spaghetti. Something that makes sense. You have enough time to where you did not have to resort to meatball enchiladas.
So, this is what we're going to do. Pour your sauce in a bowl. Your 1 can of sauce. Just going to pour some onion powder in the mix. There we go. Some taco seasoning. Going to pour that in the mix. Just gonna mix this up. Meatballs are almost ready.
Alright, so I was looking at this and I started to think, you know what, that's a lot of taco seasoning and enchilada sauce tends to be kind of salty anyway. I wonder how much sodium is gonna end up in this meatball enchilada dish. So I did a little bit of research and excluding the meatballs because he didn't show a brand, with all the cheese and everything that he puts in this dish, there's gonna be about 8,000 milligrams of sodium, aka about 4 times the recommended daily limit. Keep in mind that's not including the meatballs. I would not eat this, okay?
So we're just gonna get that all mixed in. I did a little olive oil spray. There we go.
I have never seen somebody line the bottom of a pan with cheese. Even if you're pretty confident with the non-stickability of your pan, that just seems like you're asking for trouble. There is no way that doesn't burn.
There we go. This is one batch. Okay, so we're gonna spread the meatballs out. We're gonna start pouring. Grip of cheese.
Excuse me? Grip? You want me to grip the cheese? I don't like that terminology, Jack. Why would you use that word? Not spread the cheese, sprinkle it. You want us to grip it? Okay.
Put that I'm gonna put it at 350 until the cheese looks melted and slightly golden brown, okay? Let's let this cool off a little bit. We'll try it out and we'll go get the other tray for Tammy's work. It's all coming out good. Not a lot of juice. Well, I mean, you have plenty of juice, but you do have juice. There we go.
Yes, of course. The extra juice that is equivalent to maybe the size of a dime really makes all the difference, huh? The sad part is this probably isn't terrible. I mean, it's gonna be ridiculously salty as we've discussed. My main issue still is calling this enchiladas. It'd be like putting pizza sauce on a steak and calling it a steak pizza. I mean, it doesn't really work that way, Jack. You're missing the base, the fundamental core of the enchilada.
Got a lot of cheese. Yep, it's cooled off good. This is something inexpensive my mom would have made.
My god, he doesn't even have a reaction. It was so bad that he had to cut the clip of him eating it. He had to change the subject to his mother. When Jack doesn't say that something is good, you know that you're dealing with something serious.
Would have fed us for 1 or 2 nights. Try this one. All the meatballs are marinated in that enchilada sauce. Got that Mexican flavor. Love it. Yeah. Real good.
Jack, you are really not convincing, I'm sorry to say. You are visibly in disgust.
All right, let me put the rest back. I'm going to wrap this up for tonight's dinner. Gave it a try. I gave it a big thumbs up. Took seconds to put together. Will feed a lot of people. Kind of help you stretch that dollar, all right?
You know what else would help you stretch out the dollar that you could also make with frozen meatballs? Spaghetti, meatballs and gravy, a meatball sub, literally anything. Anything but this. Well guys, I guess I will forever live in torment, wondering what a real meatball enchilada looks like. Jack, you have done something truly evil. You have created a quest for me that I'm not sure has an end. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.
Subscribe.